I started wearing glasses when I was in kindergarten and when I was 6 years old, and I ended up getting bifocals when I was in 3rd grade. And so I had really bad eyesight. And I went all through school. I think in 6th grade I got contacts. Didn't end up wearing them in 8th grade until 8th grade because I was annoyed with them and I did not like them. My dad ended up getting LASIK surgery, and he went through it amazingly and got amazing results. A few months later he had to get PRK just to correct a little bit, and he was really happy with those results as well. And then my mom decided to get LASIK surgery, and she loved it. And then my sister, after graduating college, my older sister, got LASIK as well after she graduated college. So my present to myself when I graduated college was to get LASIK. After seeing my dad, my mom, and my sister go through it, I wasn't worried about looking anywhere else because I know that they went through it with the same doctor and had good results, and they liked Dr. Lipstock, and so I just decided to stick with who they had been with, and he's great and friendly and helps you through everything, which is very helpful when you might be a little nervous. I was a little worried because I do have a really bad astigmatism, and so I wasn't sure if they were going to accept me, and it made me nervous because I really wanted it. And it was a really fast process. I know it initially took just a few, like 30-minute appointment or so to make sure if I was a candidate or not, and then another 3-hour appointment to figure out if I needed LASIK or PRK. I found out that I was a candidate for LASIK, and the process was really fast. They tell you when your surgery is scheduled for and when you have to stop wearing contacts and wear glasses, and it was really fast and really easy. So I came in, and I just you've already seen the room. They've already showed you where you're going to have surgery, and they've already given you a tour around where you're going to be, and so you go in there like you have before, and you lay down, and they give you a stuffed animal. They tell you everything. It's not like you're really surprised when you get in there and you're like, I didn't know that was going to happen. So they tell you everything that's going to happen, and you stare at the little dot, and it's very quick. It takes 15-20 minutes, and it's very quick, and after you're done, you can pretty much see. You're pretty sensitive to light, but other than that, it was a pretty easy process. I went home and I slept and woke up, and everything was pretty clear. One thing that was a big deal to me was going on vacation or going on a weekend trip or something, having to pack my contacts, having to remember when I wake up the morning I leave to bring my glasses with me, and just little things like that were just really awesome to not have to worry about anymore. Just like, you don't have to remember to do that. It's good. If you're apprehensive about getting surgery, you don't need to be, because one, you're not going to even remember what happened a couple of weeks later because you're fine. And you don't need to worry about it because it's easy. It's easy, and it's not painful. It's good. I had fun. So I wouldn't be apprehensive about it.
For 69-year-old Lonnie Ray Johnson, life has been a blur. A childhood eye exam confirmed he suffered from 2400 vision.
They took me to the doctor's office to get an eye test, and he told me to read the lowest line on the chart that I could see, and I asked him what chart. I could see a white blob on the wall would look like some black streaks on it. I couldn't tell there was any printing on it.
Lonnie's poor eyesight caused him to struggle in school and miss out on once-in-a-lifetime opportunities.
I could have gotten into the Air Force Academy and gone to pilot school, but the eyes kept me from it. It's a shame this didn't happen years ago.
Life now is much clearer for this Oklahoma farmer.
They're not used to coming in here until I leave.
Today he can count his herd.
Instead of one great big black blob out there, now there's individual cows out there in the herd.
Lonnie's future became brighter following cataract surgery at Community Hospital. Dr. David Mallory works almost exclusively here.
Talk about a wow factor, that is this hospital.
Removing cloudy lenses and replacing them with these.
This lens is designed to give vision for distance, intermediate, up close, and all points in between.
It's called Crystalens, a revolutionary new artificial lens that allows folks like Lonnie to see perfectly without glasses or contacts. The results are dramatic and instantaneous.
I've had patients just leave the operating room and just yell out, "I can see."
I had the beginnings of cataract.
73-year-old Eleanor Rowan realized she needed cataract surgery after an unexpected detour.
The thing that really decided me to go ahead and have it done was I drove to Indiana and was on my way back, and I missed my turn in St. Louis because I couldn't read the sign in time.
Eleanor opted for a different but equally impressive lens called Restore.
The Restore lens would provide a little better, sharper, up-close vision for her. This is a technique that has been used in telescopes and microscopes and now has just been adapted for intraocular lenses.
I think I know what that is.
Before the simple, pain-free procedure, this crossword enthusiast struggled to work the puzzles.
I could not read these little numbers before without my lens, without my magnifying glass. And I would have to hold this up and look at the number and then look up here and then look back down here, and it was, again, it was frustrating.
And today,
instead of the headlines, the whole page leaped out at me. And just like overnight, I could see.
Patients say it's like going from regular TV to high definition. Lonnie and Eleanor have seen the future, thanks to Dr. Mallory and Community Hospital.
I would highly recommend it.
When it's over with, you'll wonder why you waited so long to have it done.
It's just wonderful to be able to really see again.
Larry Wilberg, I'm at Right Vision Clinic having LASIK surgery for the right eye.
Have you been thinking about LASIK for a while, Larry?
I have, but I've kind of held off because I've got fairly good distance here and then I read with this eye, so I just want to correct for distance on this eye, so I have 20/20 on the one eye. Well, I'm just hoping that I can read with this eye, so I'm hoping with this eye I can see the distance and I'll have the best of both worlds without having to wear glasses all the time.
So what are you kind of feeling right now?
Not much, just want to get it over with.
So you're not anxious or?
No.
Okay, good. Anything you want to tell your friends and family right now before we kind of get going?
I hope I survive.
Well, Larry, we're completely done, and what are you thinking so far about the procedure?
Well, it was quick, painless. I was amazed how quickly the flap was created, and it seemed like the laser part was maybe only a second or two. I mean, it just bzz, bzz, and it was done. It was just really quick. A lot more prep goes into it than actual work.
Is there anything you want to tell your friends and family about the procedure and about just the whole process?
Well, so far it seems good.
My name is Lance Huber. I'm at the Right Vision Center getting LASIK eye surgery done. I felt really excited today to come down here and get this procedure done, and actually not very nervous at all. Just anxious to hopefully walk out seeing better. Even if it's not right away, I'm really looking forward to just being able to see and not have to put my glasses on. My contacts gave me discomfort. I could only wear them for short periods of times, and I'd have to pop them out. A lot of times I didn't have anything to clean them with, so either took them out and threw them away, or I left them in and my eyes just hurt. My glasses get bent, so I was getting blisters by my nose and pressure on my ears, so they just were very uncomfortable. I couldn't lay like in bed and watch TV with them on, so sometimes I would just take them off and actually turn the TV off. I'm really just looking forward to being able to see. I've heard some very good stories, people with poor eye vision that I had, and walking out and being able to see amazing, and just being able to see very clearly is what I'm most looking forward to. I just got kind of a little haze. I just feel good. They don't hurt or anything. You can tell that something's been done to them, but I don't know how. I know that some things are clear that I think would have been a little bit blurry, right away before with my glasses off. Not really any discomfort yet. Just a lot of drops. A lot of drops in my eyes right now. So I didn't really know what to expect. It was interesting, as they were talking me through it, looking at the lights and then seeing what was happening as they pulled the flap up and touching and not actually feeling, but seeing what was done. I guess it's a little different than what I expected. I didn't really know what to expect, but it's definitely not what I would have expected. Yesterday went pretty well. I know when I walked out, the lights were a little bright. I could already start to notice I was seeing better. I went home and I was getting pretty tired, so I had to fight that. And when I woke up from my nap, I could definitely see better. I continued to use my drops, and that helped from really the dryness bothering my eyes. And by the end of the day, I was seeing very well. Had some starburst around some lights, but other than that, it was really good. I woke up this morning, I could see very well, and the lights weren't too bad. The starburst had shrunken up some, and my eyes felt good. I'm seeing 20/15 right now, so no discomfort really at all.
What was your first reaction when you woke up this morning? This is the last question for you.
I had the shields taped on, so it was just basically get the shields off my eyes, but I just kind of looked around the room and everything was clear, and it wasn't uncomfortable, so I woke up actually happy that I could see and my eyes didn't bother me. So.
My name is Luke Lester. I'm at the Dr. Wright Vision Center, and I'm getting corrective vision surgery. I decided to do LASIK when I ran out of contacts, and I didn't want to go through and get more, so it was a pretty fast decision that took place about a month and a half ago. I decided to come here because I heard that Dr. Wright's the best, and it's local. So the biggest thing I think would be just to be done with the glasses and contacts, trading them in and out, and having to mess with that. And that's just the convenience factor.
Is there something you want to tell people about the process so far? That if you have any friends or family that are thinking about it, or what the process up to this point is like?
It's very smooth, very quick, very easy, pain-free so far, and very professional. The staff and the people know what they're doing. So it was really easy and painless, pain-free. I feel like I'm glad that I am at this point and I'm done with, the 2-hour pre-op and the, I guess I'm glad I'm done with the post-op, or that's where I'm at right now. So it's nice to be done with all that and not have the anxiety, even though when you look back at it, you think, this was really nothing.
What would you tell your friends and family about LASIK?
I would tell them to do it, and do it with Dr. Wright. Yesterday went really well. When I drove in this morning, it was kind of awkward because in the back of my head, I kept on thinking, should I have a pair of glasses nearby, or should I even be driving right now? And it's funny because you question yourself like that, but the reality is that you can see. What I would tell a person who's on the fence about LASIK is to get off the fence and jump over the fence, or whatever you need to do. I would probably thank everybody. Everyone's been very professional. The coach, I can't think of what her name is.
Chris.
Chris did a great job. I feel like I had my mom in the office with me taking care of me, or my wife in the office taking care of me. So that's actually, that comes in handy, and it's nice when you're there. You don't think you need that, but when someone's holding your hand, it is kind of nice. But I think everyone did a good job. Everyone was very professional, top notch. It was really cool. Everyone did a really good job.